The murder of JonBenét Ramsey, America's most haunting unsolved case. December 26, 1996, the day after Christmas. In a quiet, upscale neighborhood in Boulder, Colorado, the Ramsey family awoke to a nightmare. Their 6-year-old daughter, JonBenét, a child beauty queen, had vanished from her bed. Hours later, she was found dead in the basement. The crime shocked the nation, ignited media frenzy, and has remained one of America's most haunting unsolved mysteries. The Ramsey family in JonBenét's world. JonBenét Patricia Ramsey was the youngest child of John and Patsy Ramsey. With her blonde hair, bright smile, and confident stage presence, she was a rising star in the competitive world of child beauty pageants. Her father, John Ramsey, was a wealthy businessman. Her mother, Patsy, a former beauty queen herself. To the outside world, they had it all: wealth, status, and a picture-perfect family. But the truth is, appearances can be deceiving. The morning of December 26th, at around 5:30, Patsy Ramsey descended the staircase and discovered a strange 2.5-page ransom note on the kitchen staircase. The note demanded $118,000, an oddly specific figure, in exchange for JonBenét's safe return. It claimed to be from a small foreign faction and instructed the family not to contact the police. But just minutes later, Patsy called 911. Soon, police arrived. And so did friends and neighbors, crowding the house. What happened next would set the tone for one of the most mishandled crime scenes in history. The basement discovery. For hours, the police treated the case as a kidnapping. That changed at 1:05 p.m., when John Ramsey, searching the house, entered a little-used basement room. There, wrapped in a white blanket, was the body of JonBenét. A cord was tied around her neck. Her wrists were bound. Duct tape covered her mouth. An autopsy later revealed she had suffered a skull fracture and signs of strangulation. The ransom note. The ransom note remains one of the most baffling pieces of evidence. Experts say it's unusually long for a real ransom demand. It appeared to have been written with a pen and paper from inside the Ramsey home. Handwriting analysis could not conclusively link or rule out Patsy Ramsey as the author. Some saw it as a staged attempt to mislead investigators. Theories and suspects. Theory 1, intruder. Some believe an intruder broke into the Ramsey home, possibly through a basement window, and murdered JonBenét. There were unidentified boot prints, a suitcase placed beneath the window, and partial DNA from an unknown male found on JonBenét's clothing. However, there were no clear signs of forced entry, and much of the DNA evidence was inconclusive. Theory 2, family involvement. From the very beginning, suspicion fell on the Ramseys themselves. Investigators questioned the unusual ransom amount, exactly matching John Ramsey's recent Christmas bonus. Some theorized an accidental death, perhaps after an argument, was covered up to look like a kidnapping. Their son, Burke, then 9 years old, was also the subject of public speculation, though police never charged him. Theory 3, a pageant connection or obsessed stranger. Others point to JonBenét's visibility in beauty pageants. Her images were widely publicized, possibly attracting an obsessed stalker who knew where she lived. The investigation's missteps. From day one, mistakes plagued the investigation. The crime scene was never properly secured. Friends and family were allowed to move freely through the home. Critical evidence may have been destroyed before it could be analyzed. And public leaks fueled a media storm that forever tainted public perception of the case. Aftermath and public trials. The Ramseys faced relentless public scrutiny. In 1999, a grand jury secretly voted to indict John and Patsy for child abuse resulting in death, but the district attorney declined to prosecute, citing insufficient evidence. In 2008, DNA testing appeared to clear the family, though debate over that conclusion continues. Patsy Ramsey died in 2006, still insisting on her family's innocence. Modern developments, nearly 3 decades later, the case remains open. Advances in DNA technology have sparked renewed hope, but no one has ever been charged. To this day, the murder of JonBenét Ramsey stands as a chilling reminder of how truth can be buried under layers of tragedy, speculation, and media frenzy. Was JonBenét the victim of a ruthless intruder? A tragic accident hidden by those closest to her? Or something even darker? Until the truth comes to light, her case will remain one of America's most haunting and heartbreaking mysteries. If you found this story compelling, subscribe to EchoVerse for more deep dive into history's most puzzling mysteries. And remember, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.